Look at what Moses said here. Moses is praying a prayer, and he says to God, if your presence does not go with us. Stop for a moment. I thought God was everywhere. Well, indeed he is, but Moses is praying this prayer. If your presence, your manifest presence, does not go with us, do not send us up from here. He's talking about to the promised land. How will anyone know that you're pleased with me or with your people unless you go with us, unless your manifest presence is with us? What else will distinguish me and your people from all the other people on the face of the earth? Let's talk about that just for a moment. God is everywhere. There's no place God is not, correct? You agree with that, right? Exactly. God is the omnipresent God. There's no place God is not. God is omnipresent to the most wicked person in the world. Did you know that? How wicked they are, is God's presence still? I'm not saying that God approves of that, but God's presence is present in all of the earth. We're surrounded with the presence of God. But what we want in our life is we want to walk with the uniqueness of God's presence. I don't want to just walk with the omnipresence of God. I want the manifest presence of God always at work in me. I want to be like Moses, where Moses says, if you don't go with me, I'm not going. If your presence doesn't attend what I'm doing in my life, if I don't have the manifest presence of God in my life, I don't want to be engaged in anything, because how else will people know that we're the people of God unless there's a mark of the presence of God upon us? See, God not only wants to be around you, he wants to be in you, and he wants to shine through you. He wants this manifestation of his presence to be a part of your life. Let's look at another verse of Scripture here. Moses replied, then show me your glorious presence. So Moses said, God, I'm asking you to manifest your glorious presence. We see this in the New Testament in the life and ministry of Jesus. You might recall many times when Jesus was touching someone that was sick, there would be a moment where, for example, with the woman with the issue of blood, she came up behind Jesus and snuck around and touched the edge of his garment, and Jesus stopped everything and said, somebody touch me. And the disciples said, well, everybody's touching you, Jesus. Is a big crowd. And he said, no, somebody touched me differently. There was something of faith. I felt power flow from me. And here's another example of that. And the power of the Lord was with Jesus to heal the sick. I want the power of the Lord to be with me. How about you? The power of the Lord is with you when the presence of the Lord is with you.